In the depths of the sprawling metropolis known as Hong Kong, amidst the towering skyscrapers and bustling crowds, there existed a medical clinic nestled on the 18th floor of a building in the Tsim Sha Tsui district. It was here in this unassuming space that Dr. John Forsyth breathed his last on April 2021. Officially, he died from injuries sustained during a supposed robbery gone wrong, beaten to death after resisting a mugging attempt. However, lurking beneath this seemingly straightforward explanation are shadows of doubt, unanswered questions and whispers of a life far more intricate than first met the eye. The police had declared the case closed, branding one man as the sole perpetrator and sentencing him to life imprisonment for the heinous crime. Yet as we delve into the labyrinth of Dr. Forsyth's final days, we begin to unearth fragments of a tale that challenges the very foundations of this verdict. In an investigation that spanned months, a mountain of evidence was meticulously gathered, weaving a narrative that pointed towards a conspiracy of deceit and murder. But what if there's more to this narrative? What if there are secrets hidden in plain sight, details that could shatter the illusion and reveal a truth far more sinister than a simple robbery? Let's dig deeper. In our first story today, we recap the official version of events. We don't want to repeat the well-known, but rather focus on what has been overlooked. On April, Dr. John Baptist Forsyth, a 47-year-old physician, embarked on a journey from his home in mid-levels to his workplace in Tsim Sha Tsui. According to his wife Caroline, who based her account on CCTV footage, he left at about 7 a.m. via the lift and headed to work. The couple's 2 children were away at school at the time. He was last seen entering the lift alone. At around 9:30 a.m., an unknown assailant or assailants entered the lift with Dr. Forsyth and attempted to rob him. He resisted, sustaining injuries that proved fatal. His battered body was discovered inside the lift at around 10:25 a.m. by a cleaner who alerted authorities. A manhunt ensued, culminating in the arrest of one man, 23-year-old Mook Dang Chi, who confessed to the crime and implicated accomplices. He claimed to have acted out of financial desperation and denied any premeditation, stating that Dr. Forsyth had identified him as the perpetrator and threatened him. He further stated that Dr. Forsyth was still breathing when they fled. While Mac admitted to stealing Dr. Forsyth's watch and mobile phone, he insisted these items were disposed of immediately after the assault. The police presented this case as a straightforward robbery gone awry, attributing Dr. Forsyth's injuries to Mac's actions alone. They also claimed that the victim's wallet was missing, citing this as a motive for the attack. Notably, all 3 men implicated in the crime were apprehended, including Mac's father and brother. However, the case took a surprising turn when only Mac was formally charged. The others were released without charges, leaving many questions unanswered. Despite their insistence on innocence, the public remained skeptical, questioning why an individual would implicate his own father and brother in such a brutal crime. The official narrative held that Mac acted alone in stealing the doctor's possessions, although the motive behind the theft remained unclear considering the modest value of the stolen items. Nevertheless, this version of events appeared conclusive, with the police even recovering CCTV footage that allegedly captured Mac fleeing the scene. He was subsequently convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment for manslaughter, while his accomplices were released pending further investigation. The case was officially closed with no further updates provided to the public. In our second segment, we dissect the cracks in this official account. We don't aim to spread misinformation, but to highlight points that the official narrative overlooks or misinterprets. For instance, Mac Donkey's confession raised eyebrows due to its specificity. He described Dr. Forsyth's injuries in detail, suggesting he might have witnessed the extent of the damage caused by his alleged attack. Moreover, Mac's claim that the doctor was still alive when they left seems contradicted by the medical report indicating that Dr. Forsyth had already succumbed to his injuries. This discrepancy raises questions about the reliability of Mac's account. Another intriguing detail is that Dr. Forsyth's body was found inside the lift, which happened to be on the 18th floor of the same building where the doctor worked. However, according to CCTV footage, the lift descended to the ground floor before returning to the 18th floor, making it difficult to comprehend how the victim ended up on the 18th floor if he had been attacked on the ground floor. Additionally, Dr. Forsyth's wife reported him missing at approximately 12:40 p.m., a significant delay from the time the cleaner discovered the body. Why there was a gap of over 3 hours between the estimated time of death and the missing person report remains unclear. The police theory that the attack occurred in the lift also fails to explain the absence of Dr. Forsyth's wallet, which was never recovered. If robbery was the motive, why wouldn't the assailant take his wallet, which contained his credit cards and cash? Or was there more to Dr. Forsyth's possessions that the police didn't reveal? These inconsistencies and unanswered questions not only challenge the official account, but also raise doubts about the thoroughness of the investigation. They hint at the possibility that crucial details have been overlooked or deliberately ignored, casting a shadow of uncertainty over the case. In our third segment, we re-examine Dr. Forsyth's timeline, highlighting discrepancies that challenge the established narrative. The official account hinges on the assumption that Dr. Forsyth left his residence alone at around 7 a.m. and was attacked in the lift at 9:30 a.m. However, a closer look at the available evidence reveals troubling questions regarding the sequence of events. First, a security guard stationed on the first floor of the doctor's residential building claimed not to have seen Dr. Forsyth leave. He also did not see anyone matching the description of Mukdenki enter the premises, challenging the notion that Mukdenki was the attacker. Second, the doctor's wife received a call from a friend of Dr. Forsyth, a Mr. Chung, who stated that he had just seen the doctor enter the lift on the 18th floor at around 9:30 a.m. This account aligns with the initial police timeline until Mr. Zhang revealed that Dr. Forsyth had asked him to meet in the lobby of the building. Dr. Forsyth was not supposed to go to the 18th floor, and Mr. Zhang was expecting him in the lobby. He added that the deceased usually used the stairs instead of the lift. Third, an employee of a restaurant frequented by Dr. Forsyth confirmed that the doctor had visited the establishment at around 8:30 a.m. on the day of the incident, debunking the notion that Dr. Forsyth was heading directly to his office. This raises concerns about potential gaps or inaccuracies in the established timeline. Reconciling these accounts with the official narrative poses a significant challenge, thereby introducing a compelling rationale for revisiting the case. In our fourth segment, we examine a witness account that contradicts the official narrative. Mr. Cheung, a friend of Dr. Forsyth, provided a key witness statement, but his testimony was not fully incorporated into the official account. According to Mr. Cheung, Dr. Forsyth called him at approximately 9 a.m., suggesting they meet in the lobby of the doctor's residential building. However, when Mr. Cheung arrived at around 9:30 a.m., he discovered Dr. Forsyth already waiting for him in the lift on the first floor. As the lift ascended to the 18th floor, Dr. Forsyth explained that he had intended to use the stairs but decided to use the lift instead. After stepping out of the lift on the 18th floor, they proceeded to the doctor's office. During this time, Dr. Forsyth mentioned needing to retrieve some items from his apartment. Mr. Cheng waited in the clinic while Dr. Forsyth went back down in the lift. Approximately 10 minutes later, the lift returned and Dr. Forsyth emerged alone. They then went to the restaurant for breakfast. Around 10:50 a.m. After breakfast, Dr. Forsyth informed Mr. Cheng that he needed to return to his office and asked him to wait while he used the lift. Dr. Forsyth never came back, and Mr. Cheng waited for 10 minutes before leaving himself. He attempted to call Dr. Forsyth, but the call went straight to voicemail. Growing concerned, Mr. Cheng tried calling Dr. Forsyth's wife, Caroline, but couldn't get through. Eventually, he decided to visit Dr. Forsyth's office, and upon entering the lift noticed bloodstains on the ceiling and walls. Alarmed, he immediately contacted the police. This account offers a compelling alternative to the official narrative. Firstly, Mr. Chung's testimony suggests that Dr. Forsyth was not alone in the lift when it reached the 18th floor, contradicting the notion that Mak Denki was the assailant. Secondly, the presence of blood in the lift supports the theory that the fatal assault occurred within the lift shaft, raising questions about the reliability of the police investigation. Lastly, the fact that Dr. Forsyth went back to his apartment after leaving Mr. Cheng in the clinic challenges the notion that he was heading directly to his office, adding complexity to his movements that day. In our fifth segment, we revisit the crime scene and propose an alternative reconstruction of events. Instead of the official account that Dr. Forsyth was robbed in the lift, we offer a reconstruction based on the available evidence and witness testimonies, proposing a different sequence of events. Dr. Forsyth left home at around 7 a.m. and arrived at his office around 7:30 a.m. using the stairs instead of the lift. Between 8 a.m. and 8:30 a.m., he visited a restaurant nearby for breakfast. From 8:30 a.m. to 9 a.m., he engaged in telephone conversations, possibly with his wife Caroline and a friend Mr. Chung, who suggested they meet in the building lobby. However, Dr. Forsyth informed Mr. Cheng that he was already in the lift on the first floor and requested Mr. Cheng to join him there. When the lift reached the 18th floor, Dr. Forsyth exited with the intention of collecting his belongings from his apartment. Approximately 5 minutes later, he returned to the lift and descended to the ground floor. He then left the building and either walked or took a taxi to the restaurant, meeting Mr. Cheng there for breakfast. Following their meal, Dr. Forsyth and Mr. Cheng returned to the building. Dr. Forsyth told Mr. Cheng he was going to his office and instructed him to wait in the lift. However, Dr. Forsyth never returned. Realizing something was amiss, Mr. Cheng waited for 10 minutes before contacting Dr. Forsyth's wife, Caroline, who was unable to answer the phone. Concerned, Mr. Cheng attempted to call Dr. Forsyth again, but the call went to voicemail. He then decided to visit Dr. Forsyth's office and upon entering the lift noticed bloodstains on the ceiling and walls. Alarmed, Mr. Cheng immediately contacted the police. This reconstruction challenges the official narrative that Dr. Forsyth was robbed in the lift. Instead, it suggests that the fatal assault occurred in the lift shaft between the 18th and ground floors. This reconstruction is supported by witness testimony and physical evidence, offering a compelling alternative explanation for the crime. In our 6th segment, we compare this case to another unsolved mystery, highlighting similarities that cast doubt on the official account. In both cases, the victims were found in enclosed spaces, suggesting a possible modus operandi for the perpetrator. Both victims were professionals, potentially indicating a motive of robbery or a targeted attack. Furthermore, in both cases, the primary evidence against the convicted individuals was their confessions, raising questions about the reliability of such evidence. In both cases, the perpetrators were relatively young, suggesting a possible pattern of behavior or a broader criminal network. By drawing parallels between these cases, we aim to underscore the need for a thorough investigation into Dr. Forsyth's death, ensuring that justice is served. In our 7th and final segment, we revisit the case, posing a haunting question that challenges the established narrative. Could Dr. Forsyth's death be linked to his professional activities or personal relationships? Exploring potential connections to his work as a crypto-millionaire, including investments, business dealings, or online activities, may reveal hidden motives or connections. Similarly, examining his personal life, including his marriage, friendships, and acquaintances, for signs of discord, deceit, or rivalry, could shed light on potential sources of conflict leading to his demise. By considering these possibilities, we challenge the simplistic robbery narrative and encourage a more comprehensive investigation into the enigmatic death of Dr. John Forsyth. Thanks for watching. Which scenario do you find more convincing? Do you believe Dr. Forsyth's death was a robbery gone wrong, or is there more to the story? Feel free to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.